I had injured my shoulder last May, and I tried physical therapy. I had almost a dozen physical therapy sessions. I was taking all sorts of anti-inflammatories and painkillers, and all those did were hurt my stomach, and the physical therapy was just really, really painful. And when all those sessions were done, I decided to come see if Dr. Helton could help me with my shoulder pain. I wasn't sleeping because I'm a side sleeper, and I'm able to sleep on my side now. I'm not in pain, and I got pain relief 100% in 3 sessions with his new laser therapy that he used on me. I've teared up on several occasions for other different treatments, even physical therapy. But this laser, it felt kind of warm occasionally, but there was no pain at all. I sat there and he moved the laser around, and I mean, you hardly feel anything, and then you're done and you're like, oh, okay, I'm done. But it was pain-free. It was absolutely pain-free. Since I've had this laser treatment done on my shoulder, I can do all sorts of things that I was avoiding doing, and it's my dominant arm. So cleaning house, doing my hair, anything where I raise my arm, lifting my dogs up and holding them and playing with them and things like that, I've been able to do, and I have not been in any pain at all. I think it's kind of a miracle. It's been a miracle for me anyway, to be pain-free.
My name is Mandy Cruz, and about 8 months ago I started having a lot of pain in my feet and in my arches. It was excruciating pain to where I couldn't even get out of bed anymore. It was hard to get up and walk. I then decided I'd call some friends and do some research on it. I had gotten plantar fasciitis. And so I had decided to speak to some friends and see if they had any idea what I needed to do. Everyone that I had spoken to and had done some research on, they had to have surgery. Most of those surgeries did not work. They also they still had more pain than they did before. So I went to Dr. Helton. I talked to Dr. Helton about the laser therapy. During that time, he said that we could try that, and we did. After coming to Dr. Helton, I went and had my first treatment. Being as skeptical as I was, I didn't think it would work. One treatment, and I walked out with flat shoes and no pain. I went from pain from a 1 to 10, a 9 to 10, and to a 1. I tell everybody about that because anybody that knows me knows that how much pain I was in. The second treatment I had felt even better. And finally I had the last treatment 2 weeks later, and I have never had to have it ever since. I tell everyone about Dr. Helton, the laser therapy, because of how it worked on me. Today, I wear flats at work, I can walk, I take my long walks when I can, and all that thanks to Dr. Helton.
I came to Dr. Helton after some recommendations for coming. I have been a competitive bodybuilder for years, and I'd also had an air conditioner fall off a roof on my head and had ended up with some neck pain years ago. I had come to the point where I couldn't sleep well at night and so I started going to the doctor, and I got a facet block, actually 2 facet blocks, and I'd done some massage therapy, having been a massage therapist, and nothing, the facet block didn't phase it, nothing seemed to be phasing it. And I came in and did the laser, and within probably 3 sessions, the neck pain, I hadn't been able to sleep. I hadn't for years now, and the typical things you like to do when you're a bodybuilder, working out hard, I hadn't been able to do those in years, and so I came in, and within several treatments, I was better. The treatment was very quick, you know, 4 minutes sometimes 8 minutes, depending on what area he was working on, and it was very quick. And you know, if you're going to feel 100% better, 4 minutes in a day is not that much to ask. Well, you know, I do like to do athletic things, so I'm a water skier and a wakeboarder too, and I have not been wakeboarding and water skiing the way I like to because of issues of falling and hurting my neck each time I did that. So my lifestyle was starting, the quality of life was starting to deteriorate a little bit before I did this, and now my quality of life is just back to where it was.